So it's another day for a science experiment.
Thanksgiving.
Yeah, it's Thanksgiving time. So Nasim and I just took down the holiday Halloween decorations and we just put up Tom the turkey outside. So it's Thanksgiving time. And then what happens after Thanksgiving?
Christmas.
Christmas! All right, so the task at hand.
So when I go to Christmas, I gotta go to sleep really quick.
That's right, for who to come?
Santa to bring candy canes, and presents.
That's right. Woohoo!
And if he can bring a bag, he can put some presents in there, like the other presents.
Yeah.
Like when I woke up when it was Santa's time.
That's right.
And I felt all of the presents in the bag of a shape of a foot.
Yeah.
I felt all the presents and I didn't know. I thought there were boxes or I thought there was an elf in there. I didn't know what was in the bag because I didn't open it yet.
Yeah, I know, right? So apparently we're going to have to do a story time where Nasim tells you a story because he likes to talk in front of camera. But task at hand, so this is called cylinder science. And what it is one day on my lunch break, I happened to be at Walmart and I saw these kits for like $3.99 or something like that. And I'm like, that'd be a fun experiment for Nasim and I to do and we could always film it on camera and put it on YouTube. Why not? Why not?
Because we want to do it because we do experiments every day when I'm with you because you love me.
I do love you.
And you do it every day because you want to do it every day because you see all these toys and you want to buy them every day because you love me and you want to buy every toy you want to buy.
Yeah, exactly, that's it. But it's not just about materialistic stuff, right?
No.
Love is in actions and respect, right?
Yeah, it's respectful and we got to be respectful every day.
That's right. That's right. All right, so there's several different experiments within this kit. We're going to do all these experiments in this one video, okay?
Okay.
So let's put this aside. So the first experiment is elephant's toothpaste. Okay?
Blech.
So here's the cylinder of science.
Can
Alright.
I feel the top?
Yep, well, hang on. No, that's the bottom. So you want the numbers facing you. So it says, using the cylinder, measure out 75 milliliters of vinegar. So I had to scour the bowels of our pantry in our kitchen to find the vinegar. So the first vinegar we have is pepper vinegar. Is that the right vinegar?
No, Papa.
Okay. How about apple cider vinegar?
No, Papa.
No? Oh. How about rice vinegar?
No, Papa.
Oh, okay. How about champagne vinegar?
No, Papa.
You're right, it's not yours.
It's the water.
Oh, is it this one?
No.
Wine vinegar?
No, Papa.
Oh. How about, this must be thin, red wine vinegar?
No, Papa.
Oh, this one's boring. How about just regular distilled white vinegar?
Yes, Papa.
Yeah, this is it? Well, you can tell we're gay men that like to cook in this household with all that vinegar, right?
Yeah.
Whew! All right. So it says we have to fill up to 75. You ready? Slow down, slow down, slow down. Right there. Woohoo! 75 milliliters. Okay.
Okay.
The next step. Now squirt in enough dish soap to bring the liquid level up to about 80 milliliters. So we have Dawn. Okay? So yeah, when you pour it in, can I show you? When you pour it, you want it to go up to here. Okay? So put it on in.
Can I do
Go
that
ahead.
now?
Yes, you can.
Should I can do this?
You're a big boy. You can do it. You're 4.5. There you go. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Keep going, keep going. Stop, stop, stop. Whew. Well, it's a little above, but again, it's right now only vinegar and soap, so it's not like we can't do it again. Now I want you to mix it softly, just to get all the way to the bottom.
Is it gonna go up?
Well, no, not yet. Just to get all the way in. And stir, stir, stir.
Can I please smell it?
When we're done,
I'll smell it now.
smell. You smell? Ooh, do you smell that? What's it smell
It smells like salad dressing.
Salad. That's actually pretty good. That's very good.
Does it smell like that?
It does. It does. You're a smart cookie. Okay. So now we're gonna put it on salad, right? We're done. Yeah, we're gonna put it on salad.
No.
No? Oh, okay. All right.
It does smell like that.
All right. So the next step. Let me make sure I get the right things. Just baking soda. When I bake, I always confuse baking soda with baking powder. Trust me, there's a big difference. Okay, so.
Can I put it in by myself?
Yeah, but you gotta be very careful, okay? Okay, now measure about 1 teaspoon of baking soda before you move to the next step. Ask your adult helper if it's okay to. We're not gonna give away any secrets, so we won't keep reading that.
Sure, can you?
Yep, now you gotta pour it in there. Don't spill it. Got it good? Okay, spill it, dump it in there. Whoa! Whoa!
You did too much, Papa.
Whoa! Whoa! Bleh, 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 bleh,
This
bleh.
is how you do?
Bleh, bleh. Yep, it made foam. Bleh, 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 bleh. Okay, okay, don't touch it, okay? Just so you can look at it. So here, how does it work? Education time.
Can I feel on around?
Yeah. What happens when you mix vinegar with baking soda? There's a lot of bubbling and foaming. The bubbles and foam you see are filled with carbon dioxide gas, CO2, that's being released by an acid-based reaction. Vinegar is acid-based and it's dissolved in the water, and baking soda is base called sodium. Bicarbonate. Initially, the reaction makes carbonic acid, which is unstable. It quickly breaks down into CO2 and water. The gas then rapidly leaves the water, creating foam and bubbles along the way. Ta-da! So that's, oh, Nasim, what are you doing, man?
You're rubbing it in my hand.
I see that, and you'll be smelling like vinegar for hours. Yay! All right, so that's the first one. Now what we're gonna do is I'm gonna clean this all out, and we're gonna do another science experiment. Da, 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 da. All right, so now we're all cleaned up. Nasim's hands don't smell like vinegar anymore. Do they?
It smells soap.
Nope, smells like soap. Perfect. So the next science experiment in our little cylinder of science is called the Fizz Factory. All right, so the first thing you're gonna do, let's see here. You're gonna measure out 25 milliliters of warm water. So you're only gonna fill it up to here, okay? So I'll help you because we gotta measure properly. Okay. Here we go, perfect. Perfect. Okay, now it says we're gonna add 1 teaspoon of citric acid.
Can I dump it all by myself?
Well, I have to guide your hand, honey.
Guide?
Guide your hand.
What is guide?
Guide, you know, direct it. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay, you ready?
Are you sure it's gonna blow everywhere?
You ready? So even with my help, we got it a little bit all over the place. Okay, that's okay. All right.
You're making a mess.
I'm telling you, brother.
You're making a mess.
Then it says, and 1 teaspoon of baking soda. Oh no, 1/2 teaspoon. All right, now I don't know how much you guys are gonna see because I don't have a camera crew here to zoom in. So, sorry guys.
Why
amateurs, we're amateurs.
Why is this stone connected?
So they don't get lost. Okay, you ready? Here we go.
Okay.
Pay attention. Are you watching?
It's gonna float.
I don't know what it's gonna do. Whoa! Oh, that's pretty cool.
What happened?
Whoa, look at that. That's awesome.
Can I play with it?
No.
What about those right there?
No, that's for other science experiments. Don't give away the show. That's pretty cool. I like that. All right, how does it work? Science time for education. Okay, how does it work? The science explanation is the same as the first experiment, but we changed the type of acid we were using to create the reaction. You also learn that you can change the amount of gas and how fast the reaction happens by adjusting the amount of different chemicals. That's one part that we didn't do, is it's like, it asks us to do like 1/2 teaspoon of the acid, 1/2 teaspoon of the soda, see the reaction time with that, and you log it, and then you do, 1 teaspoon, 1/2 teaspoon, 1 teaspoon, 1 teaspoon, you log it. He's 4. He's smart for 4, but that's a little, no, we're not gonna do that. He's just learning how to write his numbers and letters now. He just learned how to write his name. Can you spell your name? Do you remember how to spell your name?
N.
Yep.
A.
Yep.
S. I. N.
Yes! Excelsior! That's my boy. That's my 4-year-old. Oh, he makes me so proud. So, okay, ready to do another one? Want to do another science experiment with these cylinders?
Yeah.
The cylinder of science. Okay, be right back. Gotta clean up. So we're back. Science experiment number 3.
And so we're playing experiment, and this experiment is different because we have soda in the experiment because it's a little bit funny, but I think it's gonna explode because it has a ton of soda in there.
We'll see. So this one's called Noodles Dancing.
Really?
Yep.
Will you?
I am not kidding. So we're gonna carefully, hang on, whoa, hang on. Oh, no, we don't use the water at all. We start with
Soda.
our bubbly soda. Well, actually, it's seltzer water. Or bubbly, however you.
Don't eat it.
This stuff is so good.
Don't eat
It's
that.
a little expensive, but it's so worth the price. Okay, so we are gonna fill it up to the 70 milliliter line. You ready? And I'm making a mess. Here you go. Okay. And then we're gonna add some noodles.
Noodles? Yeah. This is a yucky experiment because of noodles.
Uncooked noodles, to be exact.
And yuck. Uncooked yuck.
That I can't seem to get over.
Get it.
Try it, boo.
You're boo.
You're boo.
You're boo.
Hey. Okay, drop one and let's see what happens.
Okay.
Boom! Just kidding. It's just floating there. It's just floating there.
Because the water is pushing it up.
Dance! Dance!
Because it's the water pushing it up.
No, unfortunately. Here, let me try to drop one in and see what happens. Boop. Okay, well, this could be my... That doesn't really count, honey. This could be my fault.
Well, it's...
Oh. Well, but So the actual.
Oh, it went down.
Oh, it did go down. It did say it was good. Okay, hold on. Maybe we're just rushing this. Hang on. Oh, the experiment could go on for 10 to 20 minutes. Oh. Oh. Well, thank God we can edit and we can shorten this up. Well, don't do that. Okay, no, just let it do its thing. Oh. Boing. Oh, there it goes. There it goes.
Let's watch the show.
Well, okay. I don't know if you guys can see it on camera. It floated to the bottom, then up to the top. And that's kind of what it's supposed to do. So it is starting to move a little bit. So when I was thinking why, hang on, let me say this. Why I was thinking it wasn't working, but maybe it will, is that it asks for like kind of like a ginger ale or a Sprite or something. I don't have that kind of stuff in the household. We try not to give him too much sugar. So we call it bubbly water, which is bubble water, which is before we started drinking this. Haha. So it's kind of ironic that we drink bubbly now, or blue blé. So, yeah. So I didn't know if that mattered or not. This is orange flavor. So good. You want to try? You want some?
It tastes like orange gummy flavor.
Orange gummy flavor? Well, here, I'll read to you all why it does what it's supposed to do, which is, again, bops around in there. Okay.
You know why it goes up and down? Because it's called the dancing
Noodle?
noodle.
That's why.
That's why it bounces up and down.
Oh, okay. It says, how does it work? Since the surface of the noodles is rough, tiny bubbles of carbon dioxide gas are attracted to it. These bubbles cause it to be carried upward to the surface. Once the noodles reach the top, the bubbles pop. This makes the noodles, however, heavier again, causing them to sink. As more bubbles adhere to the noodles, they rise to the surface again. The bubbles that attach themselves to the noodles are like little life jackets that make the noodles more buoyant by increasing their volume. Well, these bubbles aren't doing their job. Yoo-hoo! Yeah, these bubbles like probably lived on the Titanic, and that's why thousands of people died, or 1,000 or something. Careful. Well, honestly, out of all the science experiments we have done since we started this channel, this is the first micro experiment that actually didn't work. So, I mean, honestly, hopefully it's entertaining.
After this experiment, is there more?
Yeah. Oh, they're dancing now. Look at that. Isn't that crazy?
How?
Wow. They have little fans and ribbons. Wow, that's crazy. They must be shy. They don't want to be on camera, right? Go with it. Just say they're dancing.
I was gonna say.
Hang on. I'm trying to make this entertaining. Just say to the people that are watching, oh my God, they're dancing. Okay. Look at them dance. You see that? Do you see them dancing? Totally, you should be here right now. There's like a laser light show, disco balls, I mean boas, you name it. I mean, I think RuPaul's probably in there performing.
Dance already.
Right? Isn't that crazy?
Can I come some more in there?
No.
I want
We're just gonna
more.
exit stage right.
I want more jelly beans.
Okay, so let's go on to the next and final science experiment. All right, so now this is our last little mini experiment, and this is called the bubbling blob. So what it wants is it wants us to fill our cylinder up to the 60 milliliter mark with oil.
Right here.
It's right here. right on cue. All right. Then we have to add 20 milliliters of warm water.
Come on, water. There we go.
Okay.
Good go.
Cool. Drop in both of the fizzy color tablets into the cylinder.
Can I do all the cylinders? I do all that?
Yep.
On
Yes, on your own, lover.
Okay.
There's one. That one's in. What color is that?
Orange.
Orange. Boop. And then here's the blue one. Boop. All right. So.
What's happening?
Ooh. Oh.
Is the Blob working?
It's starting to work. Yep.
The Blob is working.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's magic. No, it's not science.
It's magic.
That is pretty cool looking.
It's magic.
Yeah. Okay, so as it's doing its thing, which is working, how does it work? Oil and water don't mix because of how their molecules are constructed. Here's the surprising part. The fizzy color tablets react with the water to make tiny bubbles of carbon dioxide. These bubbles attract themselves to the blobs of colored water and cause them to float to the surface. When the bubbles pop, the colored water blobs sink back to the bottom of the cylinder and the whole thing starts over until the fizzy color tablets are used up. When the chemical reaction between the fizzy color tablet and water is over and the bubbling stops, you can pour the liquid into a small water bottle to have a cool wave bottle. Oh. That's really cool. See how it stayed at the bottom, but they're still fuzzing up? So see, can you see how, there. Got to get a better camera set up eventually. Hence why we have Patreon, guys, if you want to, donate and stuff, because, I got to get a new computer, too, because my computer stinks at editing. I'm stuck on the iPhone, and I want to get, different setups so that I can film better. But, nah, that's not going to work. Can you guys see that? It's pretty cool. So, close up, you can see the bubbles going up. Okay, but at the same time, it's like a giant lava lamp. Actually, a tiny lava lamp. And then you can see the actual colored particles coming down and settling at the bottom. This science experiment's pretty intriguing. I like this one.
Me too.
Yeah, pretty cool, yo. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Yeah. So, wow, that is pretty cool.
Yeah.
So, all right. So that's our cylinder of science.
Let's see the Blob already. Is the Blob ready?
Well, that was it. That was the science experiment.
Where's the Blob?
See it? See, look. You see them?
The bubbles are Blob?
Yeah, little blobs, little colored blobs, right? Wow.
Don't drink it.
Of course not. It does look tasty, though, doesn't it?
It looks like...
But just because something looks tasty doesn't mean it is.
It looks like green bean soup.
Green bean soup. Yes, I can see that too, my friend. So, all right. Well, everybody, thank you for stopping in and checking out our video of cylinder science. It was a lot of fun. We enjoyed making these little science experiments. Unfortunately, the one didn't work, but hey, y'all can be winners. So if you like this video, you found it entertaining, hit subscribe so that way you know you can show your support. Hit the little bell icon so that way you're notified. We try to upload every Tuesday. And like I was saying a second ago, if you find it in your heart, check out our Patreon and feel free to donate because all this stuff isn't cheap. This was cheap, but in the grand scheme of things, the whole production is not cheap. So you ready to say goodbye?
Goodbye.
Bye everyone, we love you. Bye.